We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up second and long.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready, set! Here we go, set. Red, chop, 17. Ready.
Throwing to begin is Love. That's caught at Savion Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. And
Yes,
the
one.
first down.
Ready. Yellow, hey, check mega. Hut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Set.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Down. 45. White.
In motion, it's Golden.
Hut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And they will finally run him down. A big gainer for Green Bay. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
33, yellow. Hut.
A good play action with Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Randall, cycle. Claws Randall. Hut, hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And third down coming up.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Quick, go, pink. Needle blue. Field black.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now third and 50.
Blue, 32. Yellow, zoom. White, white. Six, mega. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening at the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second and 8.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 3rd and 9 to begin.
Let's go. 10 black. Steel black. Drill you yellow. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Blue Spray. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready up. Come on, set. Blue 32. Strike it. Set.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
45, white. Go pink. Needle blue. Set, hunt.
Now Love. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
52 black. Set, ready. Cut, cut.
Here's Jacobs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
Here we go. Set. 50, green. Drill green. Ready.
Second down throw for Love. And he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second TD catch of the season.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Makes the score. Buccaneers 10. Buccaneers nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Real. Kings! Point it right. Watch out!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
In motion, it's Golden.
Cut.
On the bootleg, it's Love. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hey.
Williams in motion.
White. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Black foot,
And
fight,
the
big.
Packers first down.
Black ultra. Set.
To throw is Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now, Jacobs. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ready?
That's quickly out to Williams.
Love's pass. Complete to Savion Williams. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Set. Claws red. Yellow. 43. Set.
To throw is Love. The throw there on 2nd down going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Ready.
Back to throw is Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Set. Cut.
Jacobs. This defense stacked up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. That's the time after Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Yellow. 22. Yellow.
In motion, it's Golden.
Yep. Go
Receiver
red.
in motion. Going right.
Hut.
One more time, it's Jacobs. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That his first touchdown of the new year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Packers going to use their final timeout now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Packers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Very little time remaining in this first half, as this kick is away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Good. What's up?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. And that's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Come on, strike, hand cycle, 33. Hut.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Down. Ready, go. Set.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Packers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
The tackle by Elijah Nancy. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Claws, black 40. Set, go.
On play action, Love. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Elijah Cansey getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
White. Red, 38. Ready?
Love. Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Start.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Watch out.
This is Irvin. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34.
Hey, avoid 33. Watch out.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
180. Start.
Here's Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll go. Mayfield. He's caught. He got Godwin. He's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2. Field drops to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Let's go.
Gray brought in motion.
33, yellow. Hut.
A good play action with Love. That's to Gray. Open on the left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36.
They send a receiver in motion left. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 3.
Close, 10. Blue, 32, ready.
Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Drill green. Black shot. Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
He's inside the 25. Waterani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A big-time run by Jacob. 37 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Set.
On the ground is the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Set, ready, set. Hunt, 50, green. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. But what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without a single point.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Baker to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21.
Mayfield to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. It's second down. Throwing is Baker. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six. But to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
180! Done!
Throwing is Mayfield. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
180!
Second down throw from Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
34-yard line.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Lucas Van Ness on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9.
180. Watch out.
Now Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Watch out.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready?
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
45. White. Hut, hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Come on. Set.
A tough spot here.
Black,
3rd
95.
and long.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Cameron Johnson deep to return this. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.